Over the weekend, the stars of the PGA Tour were in New York for the opening event of the playoffs, the Northern Trust. Henrik Stenson headed into the race for the FedEx Cup with as much confidence as any of the 125 players in the field. He's already won the season-ending trophy and the accompanying $10 million bonus once, and at the Wyndham Championship the week before, he birdied 4 of the final 6 holes to close with a 64 for an impressive one-shot win.
It's been kind of an in-between season, you know. It hasn't been a great one, hasn't been a bad one so far, and you know, when you can close out a golf tournament where you get pushed that far as I did from Ollie, it was really nice, and hopefully gets that momentum going into the playoffs that we really want.
The win was the 20th in a decorated professional career that includes victories in the Open Championship, the Players, and a WGC. Interestingly, North Carolina was the first success that saw the long-hitting Swede not carry a driver in his bag.
We made a game plan that we wanted to hit it between 270 and 300 yards off the tee, and that works out perfect with my strong 3-wood, the 4-wood, and the 2-iron that I normally only use for the Scottish and British Open. So that was the lineup on the bottom end of the bag, and I don't know if that epic driver is going to behave better or worse now when it sees daylight this week, because you certainly need it around this golf course.
The win at Wyndham was number 6 on the PGA Tour for the 41-year-old. As well as signifying a return to top form, the win created a nice little piece of history for the Olympic silver medalist. It meant Henrik became the most successful Swedish player on golf's biggest stage.
It's nice to edge ahead. It's Jesper and Carl Peterson who also had 5 before, so it feels nice to get that sole possession amongst the Swedes here on the PGA Tour, and hopefully we can carry on and keep adding.
Success in the season-ending playoffs is something Henrik knows all about on both sides of the pond. He won the PGA Tour's Tour Championship and the FedEx Cup back in 2013, and he's also twice won the DP World Tour Championship and the season-ending Race to Dubai on the European Tour.
You can certainly make some big moves during these tournaments. I mean, the regular season is there to position yourself, and now we're heading into the playoffs. It's all about picking up that momentum and showing your form, and if you do, you can go all the way. I mean, I came very close in 2015 to win a second FedEx Cup title, and I started off the playoffs in 43rd position, and I think Billy, who won it the year before, he started off even further down. So it's all about getting hot at the right time, and so far so good.
It's been just over a month since Henrik ended his reign as the Open Champion. Golf fans will never forget his victory at Royal Troon in 2016 after he outdueled Hall of Famer Phil Mickelson in the final round.
And he has! Not only is Henrik Stenson the Open Champion, it's the lowest score anyone has ever made in the Open. 20 under par. What a performance.
It was the greatest year in my professional career, but also the busiest. So I felt like I could kind of turn the page, and obviously the win is very welcome in that sense, kind of looking ahead and starting a new chapter, and you know, I want to contend in more majors going forward.
To add to his tally of major wins, the Swede will have to outdo the new generation of stars on the PGA Tour, like the man who replaced him as the Open Champion and is now in possession of the Claret Jug, Jordan Spieth. That is a challenge that Henrik Stenson is more than ready to take on.
Yeah, I think that was the first comment I ever made to Jordan when I played with him the first time. You know, I'm old enough to be your dad. So it's a very friendly but competitive environment out here, and we have a lot of fun together, and it's the satisfaction of playing good golf or great golf and practice to achieve that, but also it's the competitiveness and being out here with the guys and trying to beat all the young and up-and-coming players and the old ones that's been around the same as me for a long time. So I really enjoy that, and I see myself carrying on as long as I'm healthy and competitive, and I enjoy it. So yeah, we'll see how many more we can bring home.